Nebula galaxy. A nebula galaxy is a collection of gas, dust, and stars that are bound together by gravity. These galaxies are typically found in the space between other galaxies, and they are often formed by the gravitational collapse of a massive cloud of gas and dust. As this cloud collapses, it begins to spin and flatten out into a disk shape, with the central mass becoming denser and denser. Eventually, the pressure and heat at the center of the cloud become so intense that fusion begins, creating a new star. The new star is surrounded by a cloud of gas and dust that is illuminated by the star's light. This glowing cloud is known as a nebula, and it can take on many different shapes and colors depending on the type of gas and dust it contains. Some nebulae are blue or green, while others are pink or red. Some are spherical in shape, while others are long and wispy. One of the most famous examples of a nebula galaxy is the Orion Nebula, which is located in the constellation Orion. This nebula is visible to the naked eye from Earth and is a popular target for amateur astronomers. The Orion Nebula is a vast cloud of gas and dust that is illuminated by a cluster of young stars at its center. The nebula is home to many young, hot stars that are still in the process of forming, as well as several massive stars that are already beginning to die. Another example of a nebula galaxy is the Helix Nebula, which is located in the constellation Aquarius. This nebula is shaped like a giant eye and is made up of a cloud of gas and dust that is illuminated by a dying star at its center. The Helix Nebula is believed to be one of the closest planetary nebulae to Earth, and it is a popular target for both amateur and professional astronomers. One of the most fascinating aspects of nebula galaxies is the way they provide clues about the processes that shape the universe. By studying the chemical composition of the gas and dust within a nebula, astronomers can learn about the conditions that existed when the nebula was formed. They can also study the movement of the gas and dust within a nebula to understand how it is affected by the gravitational forces of nearby stars and galaxies. Nebula galaxies are also important because they are the birthplaces of new stars. As stars form within a nebula, they begin to heat up the surrounding gas and dust. This heating process can trigger the formation of more stars, creating a chain reaction that can lead to the formation of many new stars in a relatively short period of time. By studying the processes that take place within a nebula, astronomers can learn more about how stars are formed and how they evolve over time. Finally, nebula galaxies are important because they are some of the most beautiful and awe-inspiring objects in the universe. The intricate shapes and colors of a nebula can be breathtaking, and they provide a sense of wonder and inspiration that is difficult to describe. As an astronaut, I feel privileged to have seen these galaxies up close, and I hope that future generations will continue to explore and appreciate the beauty and complexity of the cosmos. And it is the birthplace of creating new stars that will one day light up the universe. As a beginner astronomer, there are several ways you can explore and learn about these stunning objects. One way to learn about nebula galaxies is to visit a local planetarium or observatory. These institutions often have exhibits and shows that showcase the beauty and science of nebulae. You can also attend lectures and talks given by professional astronomers to learn more about the latest research and discoveries related to these galaxies. Another way to explore nebula galaxies is to invest in a telescope. With a telescope, you can observe the night sky from your own backyard and get a closer look at some of the most stunning objects in the universe. There are many types of telescopes available, ranging from small, portable models to large, complex systems used by professional astronomers. Talk to a knowledgeable salesperson, or do some research online to find a telescope that is right for you and your budget. If you are interested in taking your exploration of nebula galaxies to the next level, consider joining a local astronomy club or organization. These groups often host star parties and other events where members can observe the night sky together, and share their knowledge and experiences. You can also meet other astronomy enthusiasts and get advice on equipment and techniques for observing nebulae and other celestial objects. Finally, it's important to remember that observing nebula galaxies requires patience and perseverance. These objects are often faint and difficult to see, especially from light-polluted urban areas. But with the right equipment, a clear night sky, and a little bit of practice, you can begin to unlock the secrets and beauty of these amazing objects. In conclusion, the Nebula Galaxy is a stunning and important object in the universe. From its origins as a collapsing cloud of gas and dust to its role as a birthplace of new stars, the Nebula Galaxy is a window into the complex and fascinating processes that shape the cosmos. Whether you are a beginner astronomer or a seasoned professional, there is always something new to learn and discover about these awe-inspiring objects. So grab your telescope, head outside, and prepare to be amazed by the beauty and wonder of the Nebula Galaxy.